Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman, this is my lovely fiancée Jen, and today we are watching episode 6 of season 1 of The Boys. I'm very happy that we've made it this far. We're almost at the end of the season. Last episode was pretty good. We had a discussion about the religiosity and the politics and a lot of that stuff. So going into this one, how are you feeling going into this one?
Good, it's been really interesting so far. Really feeling that we're getting to the point where there's gonna be a lot of storylines that come to a head. The Homelander and Stillwater relationship thing. I'm curious what's gonna happen with that. And with Maeve, she really seems to be kind of cracking a little bit.
Yeah, we totally kind of glossed over, not totally, but we glossed over the part that she like made out with that girl.
I didn't gloss over it.
And she also had a relationship with Homelander as well. So we don't even know who that other girl is or her role to play so far.
Obviously, she has some emotional connection to her because she's stressed out and she went to her. I'm curious, like, what's gonna happen? Is she just gonna continue to break and then she's gonna expose what happened, or what? Yeah. She seems like she's getting very close. So I'm really, really curious how this is gonna be wrapped up.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. Episode 6 of The Boys.
And give Bosto a kiss.
No.
Give her a big kiss.
There, just kidding, Bosto. I would never do that. There you go.
Look how happy she is now. Boston, you are so precious.
No one loves me.
Oh yeah, adult content, graphic language.
Oh.
I thought it would be an interesting storyline if like he fathered the child.
Oh my gosh. It's like a political ad. Oh, it looks like my editing software to be shot later.
Love it. On TLC between my 600-pound life and Little People Big World, but we're not.
We watched some of those.
Reality garbage.
It is cheap reality garbage.
Not by choice, it's just out of addiction now.
Speech. Was it a breakdown?
Oh, heck no.
She should that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Where the hell have you been? After Gary's store, we all thought that you look familiar. Did you go to Kennedy?
She's new in town.
Like, for all I knew, you were chugging Drano.
You're taking all the hard ones.
Really?
Fresh start.
Thank you.
You get a firm one, just pass my way.
Oh, I'll pass you your way.
Live your life. I gotta be honest, most of the time, me and my dad would be making model plans. I wish you'd lived long enough to see me fly with the Blue Angels.
Blue Angels.
Blown his mind.
Represent Pensacola, baby.
Call it.
Just trying to represent. Yeah.
Put the blanket on the bed. Randy, why? You ass amateur.
It's like me trying to film a skit. I still love that scene in the last one where he takes the baby's eyes. And, like,
Yeah.
kills those guys. Do we even talk about that?
Probably
I
not.
don't think we did, but that was awesome.
Hi.
Up!
No.
I love that Frenchie like
You know what,
understands her and gets her.
Yeah, it's great.
We're gonna go on a little detour. You'll love it.
Who the are you gonna get to replace me? I'd like to see what bitch that is.
It was my big idea to book you for the Believe Expo. What could go wrong? I thought. At least I don't have to kiss your ass anymore.
I mean, she never really did do that in the first place.
She's gone. The witch is dead.
You fired Ashley? It was actually a mutual decision. She wanted to explore different career paths and...
It's that corporate talk.
Yeah.
I hate that. Have you ever heard the one that's like, we encouraged her to be successful elsewhere?
Cut the petulant diva shit. Show a little gratitude and let us do our job.
Oof.
No. No red carpets, no reality TV, and I want my old uniform back.
Then I think we may need to reconsider your position in the Seven.
And I think that firing an employee after she reported sexual assault on live TV might tank your stock price.
It's all a game. It really is.
Discretion.
Sorry, I don't do discretion.
Thank you so much for coming, Starlight.
Honestly, this is on the exaggerated end, but there's so many bosses out there like that.
I remember when we were getting laid off from the company I will not mention, and they did this same thing, this sort of corporate-y, and I got so fed up with it, and I never talked that line hardly, and I was just like, stop talking to us like that. What does this mean? Are you letting us go or not? Because if you are, we need to find other jobs, and if not, then...
What's up?
ixnay the gun violence, maybe make it a click more upbeat. You knew Popclaw, right?
What? I don't.
I think it was probably a drug overdose.
Why is she
Maybe
saying this right now?
Say a little something.
I haven't seen her in years, so, you know.
Yeah, I want to see them interact some more.
Boy, you're really milking this thing for all it's worth. But hey, as long as you're trending, right?
You really stood for something. Pretty sure that was just written by the marketing guys.
Shark Week.
I know. Love Shark Week.
Mesmer, you want help from a soup.
He despise vote.
I can tattoo on your ass. Best I can do.
You know that feeling you get when you took your chair back too far?
The kick in
It
Inception.
used to look like that all day long.
You know, you're always calling people I never really got how that's an insult. Flexible, take a pounding, and they're the reason behind like 98% of my life decisions.
You're a good
Some days are harder than others, obviously. I wanted to talk to my friend about all this. I think that's why this group is so great. It's so important. After all, Tech Night saved me. Just wish he'd been a little more gentle with my spine.
There's this one hero who shall remain nameless, but has ice powers.
Ice Princess.
Anyway, she took a liking to me. It was heady.
What kind of knobber falls for a soup?
Anyway, she climaxed and accidentally turned it.
Oh my God.
Still in there at negative 300.
Oh my gosh.
As you can imagine, it snapped off.
Oh.
But was it worth it?
Will you stop? You say I say things. That's horrible.
You know, I've seen guys like you before.
Oh, seriously, don't I? You back off, or I'll shove this stick where your dick used to be.
Oh, jeez.
Where's your f***ing rage? Your self-respect? Letting go. You should be out there with a f***ing chainsaw going after him. Just scared f***ing rabbits.
That damn ocean man, they wouldn't let
This is not about the dead dolphin. Everybody seems to want to know who she was referencing in that speech, and it is not going away.
Okay, there may have been a misunderstanding, I know that.
This is the way we are handling things now.
In the comic, I think it was actually Homelander and him.
They did that to Starlight?
I think A-Train was there too.
Yeah,
Oh, on so many levels.
Take two, Alpha Mark.
Starlight, and I sincerely apologize for that.
You know why this doesn't work is because it's like, he's not doing it to her, you know? He's not saying this to her privately or in any sense like that.
It's really exciting. It's my first movie with in the VCU.
The heart can see inside their hearts.
This man is the rapist.
It's got the SVU font coloring and stuff. Oh, that's right. Haley Joel Osment. I love Haley Joel Osment. I wish she was in more stuff.
Tara Reid.
Tara Reid was actually at Pensacon in February.
Aww.
I think it's funny because he was a child star in this. You know?
Yeah.
If they ever make a movie about my life, I figured he'd play me.
I'm thinking the same thing. I put this.
Whenever I see him, I think of
Fan
The
of the show.
Sixth Sense.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
See, who the f*** are you? Why don't you take a peep and see?
How do you know about Cleo?
There are no secrets from me. Well, I work for Child Services.
I lost custody 3 years ago. Nobody believes in second chances for like me.
Aw.
Remember your old man?
Hi, Charles.
I'm gonna try and be in your life a little bit more. Would that be okay?
I guess. Bye.
I just want to know you don't hate me.
Don't really know you.
So you can know me a little better.
I don't have a DVD player.
I can see her every month.
1 hour, supervised.
My wife, Becca, used to hum the Spice Girls. She was happy. Why she was happy with me, but she was happy.
Relatable.
Really is. You're making me cry.
Love you.
Love you.
That you walk around the house instead of singing Spice Girls, you go, Puerto Plata.
Homelander right there.
What? No wonder he's so PO'd.
Jesus. That's horrible. Oh, I just like want to cry.
Not long after that, she came set right here.
Doing a great performance.
It's because she got tagged in that security camera right there. Didn't move a muscle. That was 8 years ago, and nobody's seen her since.
Oh.
Either Homelander killed her, or she killed herself, same difference. I know what it's like to lose someone. We're in this together. We're robbing and begging.
Aw.
That's horrible.
Why?
That is gonna kill somebody when it lands in Boston. I'm really sorry about the blanket. We need to finish that tour. Please do it for me.
It was actually my mom.
Right. Perfect. So great.
So we done?
Yes.
Right.
Gentle. Yeah.
God, walk it off.
Walk it off! She broke my f***ing wrist! She didn't intend any harm. Get out! I'm going to the hospital.
Not till we get what we came for.
Where are you?
Shake Shack.
Really?
Cookie dough concrete.
Have the phone linked to my find your head friends at.
This is a superhero.
Me trying to film a skit.
Can you ask them to turn that off, please? I'm gonna need 5 minutes, okay? Maybe I was just looking for a hookup. I know you think you know me. I used to. Are you filming, Courtney? I told you to turn the f***ing cameras off.
Big fan. Be with you in a minute. Now we gotta kill him. Nice decor. 80s serial killer. Love it.
Camp in a jungle. She's a soldier.
It's the flag of the Shining Light Liberation Army. Frenchie, you're dating a terrorist.
Aw.
Extremist recruit and pump her up with Compound V.
And then when she's good and ready, they cut her loose to wreak havoc.
She wouldn't.
Those are creating supervillains. And maybe there's more of them. God knows how many.
She saved my life. She's not bad. Please, tell them who you are. Tell them what I see. No. The drawings are palm trees in front of the moon. They killed her parents. They kidnapped her and her brother, forced them to be soldiers. Just wants to go back and get her brother out of there. Her name's Kimiko. Kimiko.
We got more than enough to get the feds on board now. Off, wanker.
It wasn't on purpose.
What did it say?
It said it wasn't on purpose.
Keep speaking your truth.
Never got the point of these. Always looked like Granddad's bollocks. Flopping. Proof that Vort's injected babies right across the country, and not so fast.
A list of your demands. How in character? I can give you everything you want on this list, except Homelander.
Scared.
I'm terrified, and you should be too. Butcher!
She's just been walking around this building for like hours.
I guess so.
Citizen Starlight, coming this fall.
House always wins.
Yeah. Masters at manipulating things.
I'm sorry.
We can use your help stopping them. It's your choice.
Aw.
Watch that episode of Downton Abbey, then I'm gonna be one behind. You're not gonna be
It is absolutely you and me.
Yeah.
Well, why? Did you tell her everything?
Said she couldn't authorize that kind of action against Vort.
Did she?
We got everyone and everything we need right here in this room. Where's Huey?
Look after her. I'm sorry, the elevator was out. But we've met before. I would never try and read you.
Let's be clear. I don't know you. A-Train said that you have some information.
We still keep in touch.
Oh, golly gee shucks. What makes you think I would give two f***s about that? Now.
French guy, a black guy, a skinny white guy, British guy. I know there's no reward, but I was hoping you could put in a word for me at Vought. I just want to be one of the good guys again.
I had powers from the start. Why?
No, just bad day at work.
Yeah, it's an understatement. For me, New York has been so endless show. Somehow, in the middle of it all, you found me.
Had to happen sometime. You go, Huey. Get it in there. Hari.
Shoot your shot, Hugh.
Huey.
Uh.
I thought that was you.
Boy, you have a lot of friends showing up here.
Yeah. You're that new girl in the 7, ain't you?
Guilty.
Wow. Translucent's always been my favourite. What's he up to?
I think he's on a mission.
Yeah, I think I read that, actually. Do hope he's all right.
Let me guess. Guinness.
I like what you like.
All right.
I thought we had an understanding.
We do. She's not the opposition.
And what do you think she's gonna do when she finds out you murdered Translucent?
Yeah. Got himself in a little bit of a pickle.
Oh, end of episode 6. What did you think?
It was good. I was very surprised. We're starting to kind of delve into Homelander's past a little bit.
Yeah.
And we got a peek into some form of trauma that he had. And so I am very curious about that. Why he is the way that he is. Like, what's the core issue? Not just because he has power, but what happened specifically that turned him into this sexual predator. Finding out that he raped Butcher's wife, oh my gosh, is just, it's heartbreaking, but it's such a good storyline to have in here because it all makes sense why Butcher has such determination and disgust for superheroes. Totally get it now. Totally understand. I really feel for him. Like, him telling that story was just so sad and clearly was a emotional moment for him. And obviously I was way off base with Homelander in the beginning because I was like,
oh, he's one of the good ones.
Thinking like, oh, he's like a good guy. And
I mean, even Butcher was like, Homelander's the exception to everyone else being corrupt. So he was like, that made you think that he still was good.
Yeah, he's probably the worst out of all of them. To see his relationship with Stillwater, she clearly has some kind of hold over him, whether it's just lust or his obsession with her or whatnot, but he is willing to do whatever she asks.
It seems to me like it's more of like this sort of nurturing thing, because whenever they do that, he literally coddled up fetal position and then got into this position like she was breastfeeding him. They're definitely not just co-workers. And I haven't seen season 2, so maybe they talk about it more there, but it's definitely more than just she has authority over him. There's something deeper going on.
Yeah.
The vibe I get.
Yeah, and I was thinking, and I could be way off base, but how interesting would it be if Homelander actually fathered her child?
Yeah, maybe.
Obviously, like, he's so emotionally disconnected that I could still see that being like his child and him just not like...
Probably looks bad appearance-wise.
Right. And not wanting to have anything to do with it on an emotional level. Also, the Deep, I cannot with him. And I love how on the like broadcast it said wasn't on purpose. Not funny, but like it's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, and my favorite thing about this episode, I can't even forget. Once again, Frenchie and Kimiko, oh my gosh, I think, like, I hope they become like a couple because I just love them. He like looks out for her. He's the only person looking out for her. He's the soft side of this series, I feel like. So I really like that. And then of course, we have the ongoing story between Starlight and Huey, and him, like, he's just getting himself deeper in a hole.
Yeah.
Like, he has so much stuff that is hidden from her right now.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of those like old 80s movies where they're like, I bet you can't turn her into the prom queen or whatever. And then the person goes and they like help her and then they end up falling in love with her and then he has to tell her that he made a bet. But you know, that was then, but now he got to know her, now he loves her. That's the situation he's in. He's like, no, I was trying to infiltrate, but I did have feelings for you, that's all real.
Yeah, I mean, I know they're playing up, like, Butcher's playing up, like, what is she gonna do when she finds out that you killed Translucent? But you know, she doesn't seem like she's very attached to these other superheroes.
Well, that was
But
Huey's point at first.
I get that she may be like appalled that he murdered someone to begin with, but I don't think that she would be like heartbroken about it being that person. Like she didn't have an emotional connection to him. So I don't know about that like threat that Butcher is making, but the fact that he was using her, yeah, he should just come clean like right now, because I feel like all this dirt is just building up and it's gonna get worse.
Yeah. Forget the psychological term, but there's like this associative like guilty thing. Like Butcher, because of what Homelander, the most righteous of the superheroes, did to his wife, he associates all supers as being, you know, corrupt. There are no good among them. And there are real life examples of that too. You know, like if you're like a child and you were molested by a priest or something, it doesn't matter how righteous another priest is, you can't, you know, they're all corrupt or they're all evil. It's the same type of thing. And so I feel bad because that's obviously not true, as we see in Starlight, who is sincere and genuine, and she's, you know, got some growing up to do still, but she's not like them, and that's for real. I also loved Mesmer in this episode. I love Haley Joel Osment. Funny seeing the sort of con circuit that he's on with Billy Zane and Tara Reid, who both have come to Pensacon locally here and done stuff, and then him being able to read minds. And even somebody like him, Butcher's like, you know, you're a soup, and you know, I also enjoyed seeing the stuff with Maeve. I really love Huey and Starlight's relationship, and from a plot perspective, storytelling perspective, seeing him go deeper and deeper and deeper into this hole obviously builds up tension and is going to make for an interesting, you know, how are they going to resolve that?
And you could also see Huey almost become desensitized to murdering, extortion, blackmail, whatever. It's like, I think Butcher made a comment on it, like, you really are just cool as a cucumber now. So it's interesting to see that, because when we met Huey, he was a simple guy, very calm, very appalled. And now that he's seen it more frequently, it's really making me concerned because I'm like, what is he going to accept now as just...
Yes, a part of it, you know. Huey's thought about Starlight is exactly what I would have thought as a superhero girl who has firsthand experienced corporate side of superhero-dom and seen the corruption for herself, and is still like personally honorable, trying to like pitch that idea to Butcher, being like, why don't we get her to help us, you know, join our side? And then Butcher, just because he just does not believe that there are good soups, is like, no, but...
And honestly, her personality, in my opinion, I feel like she would. If they explained everything, they showed the evidence.
I feel like up until the murdered translucent part, and maybe, I don't know if the answer is to just not tell her that initially, or... but you can't be like, I think she'd be on board until like, you know, and we kind of killed translucent on act, you know. So they were doing fine up until that point, but what are you gonna do? But anyway.
Yeah, but it was a really good episode. I'm really curious about what the last two
we got two left.
are gonna be like, so.
Yep, so make sure you stick around for that. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like. It does help the channel out a lot. Comment down below. We'd love to know some of your thoughts on the episode and some of the stuff that we had to say about it as well. Subscribe, you'll be notified next time we post an episode of The Boys. Consider checking out Patreon. You can watch the full reactions with us. You'll get early access to the edited versions, and I usually cut off ads if we get those up early enough too. So seamless viewing for you if you join Patreon. Anyway, as always, Jen and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care, everyone.